Welcome back to this week's episode of Into the Dugout, the series where we speak to different rugby fans all over the world about their experiences within the sport while looking at a couple of kits along the way. This week's episode I found myself outside the Principality in South Wales. The stadium was built in 1999 to host the Rugby World Cup, but soon became the new home of the Welsh international rugby side. Anyway, with enough said, let's get into the dugout and meet our guest. So I am joined by Cardiff Met student and Welsh rugby fan Anthony Markey. Anthony, pleasure to have you here.
Yeah, thank you. I can't wait to see what we're going to do today.
Brilliant. So we are going to have a little look in some of the kits of your early career in supporting Wales, and we're going to sort of discuss through the iconic moments that sort of strike out to you from these kits.
Yeah, 100%. I can't wait because a lot of these kits are what made me fall in love with the sport more and more.
Brilliant. Should we get straight into it?
Yeah, let's go.
Lovely. So our first kit of the day is this beauty from 2008. So straight away, what's screaming out to me is the Brains beer sponsor. So what's that sort of mean to you seeing the shirt?
I know, it's a cultural thing, so it's like that's the iconic Welsh beer for you.
Brewer SA Brain became the first Welsh brand to become a shirt sponsor of the WRU in 2014. The sales and marketing director at Brain said, "We felt we would be able to bring a brand even closer to the hearts and minds of our Welsh customers and help make the brand famous across the rest of the British Isles and beyond."
So it really shows how good and cultural people thought about that.
Definitely, and I'm seeing here we've got these pinstripes sort of coming down. This is sort of very different from the other shirts we're going to see today. Is it something that you sort of really enjoyed seeing on the shirt?
Yeah, I thought it really broke up the colours really well because obviously there's a lot of red on the jersey. Just seeing that little bit of white makes it look really nice and snazzy.
Yeah, we've also got that white collar to go with it as well. Is this sort of your first memory of supporting Wales?
Yeah, it's what made me get into the game, seeing Shane Williams come up against Brian Banner. At that point in time, there was a debate between them two who was the best winger in the world.
Stoddart just needs to time his pass, and this is Shane Williams screaming away. Just need to beat Banner. Wonderful! Shane Williams, world class. That's what.
So the second kit we're going to be looking at today is this lovely jersey I've got on right now, and this was a 2014 kit if I'm correct?
Yeah, 2014 kit.
Speak to me about it.
Oh, you know, it's very different from any other Welsh kit we've seen in the past. You've got the black spots on the shoulder, which is the only kit we've seen with that so far, and the black, grey, silver and white colours going down the side. And I think it's like either the first or second jersey to bring in the dragon scales.
Under Armour implemented Armour Grip technology, a strategically placed grippy area on the body of the shirts in order to aid catching and securing the ball, featuring a unique dragon scale print designed specifically for the WRU. Armour Grid fabric was also used to create a lightweight shirt that shorts with no grab technology, adding to a competitive advantage. Other features include function panels, stretch mesh underarm, short stretch goosette and short grippy waistband.
Showing about how much Welsh Dragon means to us as a country.
Sort of brings in a bit of culture to the kit. Good, and obviously we've got the sort of the Admiral sponsor.
Yeah, you know, I think that was the second jersey to add the Admiral onto it, and there's the next few kits in the next few years to add the Admiral as well.
So it became quite a stamp of Welsh rugby, the Admiral logo. So I look at the kit. What memories does this kit mean to you? What does it bring?
It was seeing Wales beat South Africa the first time in like 22 losses. The score was 12-6. And I mean, every time we played them, I just thought we were going to lose. I didn't think there was a chance we were going to win. And it turns out we beat them. And I think it was Leaf Penny, he put about 4 penalties on the board that day just to get our points up.
Definitely, and so it was quite nice to sort of get that win over that sort of Southern Hemisphere side that you sort of notoriously struggled up against.
Yeah, I mean, the atmosphere was insane. I just remember watching and just celebrating.
Yeah, definitely. Should we move on? Yeah. Brilliant. So the other kit we got here with us today is the 2015 World Cup jersey. So again, same question, speak to me. What sort of features make this shirt iconic to you?
Well, you know, this is the first time we've seen these yellow and red colour patterns on the shoulders and on the arms. Pretty sure it's to represent that Welsh daffodil flower.
The daffodil is the national flower of Wales. They're a symbol of spring and symbolise new beginnings and rebirth. They're a positive, life-affirming symbol with a bright and joyful yellow colour. Daffodils are strong, resilient flowers that pop up year after year. Lloyd George wore the daffodil on St David's Day and encouraged its use as the investiture of the Prince of Wales in 1911.
And then also again we got the dragon scales going down the side, just bring back more that cultural element again. And instead of with the Under Armour logo normally are, we got it in the middle instead of on the side here.
Yeah, definitely. And I know we discussed in the last year that Admiral was quite a stamp for Welsh rugby going into the next few years. This was sort of the one sort of anomaly where we didn't see an appearance on it. Do you like that, or is it something that you sort of wish they sort of did bring that sponsor in?
I think I wish they did, because it brings a bit more difference to the jersey, you know, and doesn't make it look plain on the midsection of the jersey.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm going to ask you what sort of memories strike out to you, but I think I might know which one this one is.
So I was playing England in their own World Cup.
Yeah, there it is.
We beat them with our third string team. I mean, we had players such as Rhys Webb, Lee Penny and John Davis out of the team, which were really crucial players for us at this time. I mean, you had Dan Biggers kicking the conversion from the halfway line, which really got us back into that game. I mean, it's just insane what he did for us on that day.
In the ruck, here's Jamie Roberts, draws the man, and away goes Lloyd Williams, out of position, the scrum half on the wing, and here's Gareth Davis, he's picked it up and he's scored!
Fifth and final kit, we have this 2018 Wales Six Nations jersey. So straight away, I'm sort of seeing some similarities we've seen through the years. We've got the dragon scales, but I'm also seeing a lot of differences. We've got a change in sponsor, and straight away, I'm seeing these contour lines we've got on the on the sleeves here. The 2018 Wales Rugby shirt was named Woven by Wales. It was inspired by the topography of the country and incorporates contour lines that make up the landscape around significant Welsh locations, such as the birthplace of Welsh Rugby Union at the Castle Hotel, the first rugby match in Lampeter, and one of the founding clubs in Bangor. Each shirt is unique by which significant contour it includes, but together the uniform tells the story and history of rugby in Wales.
New sponsors who I didn't know what to think of it at first, but then I thought, yeah, I really love it.
Is it sort of something that you want to see on the next shirts, or is it just the money's coming in?
I mean, I think it looked really well, so I'd like to see more Welsh jerseys come in the next few years.
Definitely. And sort of what memories does this sort of kit, what iconic moments do you think of when you see this kit?
You know, it was in the 2018 Autumn Internationals when we played Australia, and as a lot of Welsh fans know, we haven't won a game against them in 13 games in a row. And I was actually in the stadium at the time, and I thought, this could go either way this year. And we actually ended up beating them 9-6. I think it was Lee Penny that kicked through the penalties for us again to win. I mean, the atmosphere in Wales that day was just insane. I mean, in the stadium, we just erupted, and the atmosphere was beautiful.
Definitely. Well, Tony, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much. And join us next week for an episode of sort of Into the Dugout. Despite we've got a bit of a change of scene right in the field today, but we are going to be looking into Leicester Tigers and a little bit more of their iconic moments. Thank you very much.
Can't stop.